Okay, so class, let's start. What is a crime? Remember, we have this in front. What is a crime? What you have for what is a crime? If right now you go to the police department, you want to be a police officer, this is the first thing they're going to ask you, because you're going to fight crimes. They will ask you what is a crime. And you can say anything about this, but I'm going to give you the right answer. What you have for what is a crime?
Something you do that violates the law.
Yeah, that was part of it. Why? So what your answer for what is a crime? You have it?
No.
Okay, what is a crime? Yes, that part, I'm going to pull them together. That's making sense. What you have for what is a crime?
I put a crime is the act that violates the law and punishable by the government.
Yeah, I'm going to put this together. Yes. Anybody back there, what is a crime? As an officer, you're going to fight crimes out there. You have to know what is a crime. So, but the right answer for what is a crime is any misdemeanor or a felony. A crime is any misdemeanor or a felony. When you say a crime is any misdemeanor or a felony, it's all is included. Why? A crime, the right answer for what is a crime is any misdemeanor or a felony, right? It's what is a crime. So what the second one says? So if you say the crime is any misdemeanor or a felony, they will ask you what is a misdemeanor. Anybody have any answers for what is a misdemeanor?
A criminal offense.
A criminal offense. I take this. What you have for the misdemeanor, because we're going to be fight crimes out there, you have to know the basics about crimes. A misdemeanor is any criminal offense that is punishable under the laws of the state by a term of imprisonment not in excess of 1 year. A misdemeanor is not in excess of 1 year. Not in excess of 1 year. Misdemeanor not in excess of 1 year. This is a misdemeanor. You see, not in excess, no more than a year, not in excess of 1 year. This is a misdemeanor. Now, for the felony, what is a felony? We say misdemeanor is no more than a year. Common sense. If we say misdemeanor is no more than 1 year, what about the felony? More than a year, right? So perfect. So more than a year. So now we on the misdemeanor classifications. Misdemeanor classifications. First degree. Anybody have for the first degree for the misdemeanor classifications? First degree. Up to how many years for misdemeanor classification? Misdemeanor classification. First degree. Up to 1 year of imprisonment. Misdemeanor classification. First degree. Up to 1 year of imprisonment. For the misdemeanor classifications. First degree. Second degree. Anybody have the second degree for the misdemeanor? Yes. Up to 60 days of imprisonment. Perfect. That was a misdemeanor, right? So now we're done with misdemeanor. Let's move to the felony. What is the felony classification first degree? Anybody have for the felony classification first degree? Up to how many years? Up to 30 years of imprisonment. Of course, if you're a good-looking man like me, they're not going to give you 30 years. The judge, a lady judge, going to take me out. Go to Barrack, so that's good when you're good-looking, right? But yes, it's up to 30 years and the first degree. Second degree, how many years? For the up to 15 years of. You say this here, an instructor can be lies. You can Google everything. Correct. Up to 15 years of imprisonment. Second, third degree, how many years? Up to 5 years of imprisonment. Third degree, up to 5. We got 30, 15, and 5. Perfect. So what next? What next? Oh, capital or life, right? That's what we have left. What is a capital? What it is?
Death or life.
Or life, capital. Okay, I can accept this for the capital, right? So let's move on. Assault. What is an assault? Assault. What is a assault? Assault by himself. Assault. What it is? Okay. What you have for the assault?
I can't relate. I didn't do it.
Okay. Assault. Pushing somebody. Assault. What you have for the assault? What it is? Okay, young lady, what is the assault, officer? Assault. Assault is could be verbally. By says I'm gonna do some harm on somebody, kill somebody. It's assault, it's verbal, right? But you say assault, flash, battery. Now, if you put hands on someone, it could be both. Assault and battery, right? Assault by himself, it could be verbal, right? The way you're saying it and who's saying it. But if you spit on someone and you put hands on one, it will be both. It can't be with deadly weapons too. If you have the guns, knives, sticks, it depends, right? It could be more. Go ahead.
So if you hit someone or harm someone without saying anything, it's just battery, no assault and battery?
It's assault, depend on the officer.
Okay.
All right. So next, what next?
Yeah.
Theft. I don't have to go over this, right? What next?
Robbery.
Robbery. What the difference in theft and robbery?
Robbery, we have a weapon, right? Correct?
So, go ahead. Yes, correct. And the robbery is take anything of value by force, threat, and force, and putting the victim in fear. Take anything of value by force. You show force, threat, and the person was fear for his life. Take anything of value by force, threat, and force, and putting the victim in fear. This is a robbery. So what next? Burglary. What is a burglary, class? That's correct. But the burglary, we already know what it is, but you have to have intent. You have to have intent, right? So we know what it is. You got to have intent. What it is? You have to have intent, right? A burglary. Now, next. Trespass. We already know what the trespass is, but you have to have intent too. You have to show some intent.